Okay, before I get any further in this video, today was supposed to be the day my dog had a vet. She's with me, as you could tell. A vet appointment, and somehow I must have goofed up when I made the appointment because it wasn't for today, it's for Friday. Yeah, so I must have goofed up when I set up the appointment. It's a good thing we called because I was asked what time was we supposed to be there, and I wasn't sure. So we called to check, and it said, we have you scheduled for Friday. I cleared my schedule for today for the appointment, so looks like I'll be clearing it for Friday. But anyway, I want to give a huge update on my dog, and she's out here right now with me, as you just heard her bark a little bit ago. And yeah, let's go with it. Okay, I took Stormy on back in. She was actually barking at the mail lady across the street. All right, let me give an update real quick. Through the daytime, she pretty much don't want to eat. This is morning and afternoon. She pretty much does not want to eat. She just wants to sleep. But of the evening time, she actually starts eating. For the last 2 days, she has been eating of the evening time, and I'm not going to say a lot of amount, but a pretty good, enough to make me happy. Let's go back, guys. Let's go back all the way to the day we went on that hike at Versailles State Park. That's when it actually started. At least that's when we think it started. Because as soon as we started the trail, Stormy had to have a bowel movement, and it was the backdoor trots. Immediately, my wife and I thought, darn, it's that new dog food. But why now? Why now is it giving her the backdoor trots? We was confused. So we came home, and later on that afternoon and evening, she started to get sick, okay? And when she got sick, it had a yellow color to it. So the next day came, she still had the backdoor trots really, really bad and getting more sick. And it all was yellow. So we're like, okay, something's up. So immediately, we're like searching online and stuff like that. And that's when we learned to give her chicken and rice. Now, this was actually Monday evening. She wasn't one to really eat that either. So we knew something was wrong. So we went ahead and we couldn't make a vet appointment right away because we had to raise the funds first, because the veterinarian here, you have to make an appointment. They won't take walk-ins, and you got to have the money, and it's very, very costly, which we was able to raise the funds. So we was able to make the vet appointment a couple days after that. Okay, we're gonna walk on the back deck like I used to do in most of my videos years ago. So time went on. She did, and I tell you where she's at now, okay? As of 3 days now, the backdoor trots, she was going to use the bathroom like you would not believe. She's, the backdoor trots seems to be getting better, kind of. How can I put this? Let's just say she's not using the bathroom constantly right now. And that does seem to be getting a little bit better. She is eating of the evening time, but she is still getting sick, but nowhere near like she was, and the yellowness is gone. It's gone. Now, what I did was, over the last many days, I watched a couple YouTube videos, I hit the internet, and I talked to a lot of friends. I am convinced what she has is a bacterial virus in her stomach, which means when we go to the vet, they will determine this, and maybe I could get some antibiotics, which I mentioned this in my video before. I am about 100% sure that's what it is, because all the symptoms point out to it. Then I had to ask myself, where did she get it? Where did she get it? She didn't get it from home. And how does a dog get this? And I got to reading into that, and they started talking about dog parks. They started talking about where dogs, are leaving their waste in the yard, and it's staying there, and other dogs coming in and sniffing it, and that's how they catch it. That means that yard has to be really loaded with dog poo. Then I got to thinking, wait a minute. One of the places I've been walking Stormy a lot, that's down here at the park. It was loaded with dog poo. Oh my God, was it ever. And I tell you, I did take her out in the grass and we had to walk around some of the dog poo. I didn't think anything of it, guys. I really didn't. I've been walking my dog for pretty much 8 years, man. I've had her everywhere, trails. We went across lots of poo on the ground, it being deer poop. And yes, we had walked across a lot of dog poop on occasions. Never dreamed. Now, is this where she caught it? I do not know. It's a good possibility it's where she got sick. It happens. That's one of the reasons. Well, I want to prove a point to my lovely wife that there was a lot of poo there, so that's why I went down and poop scooped it, which was kind of, no, it was silly for me to do, but I did it. It hurt my back, by the way. But I wanted to prove to her and myself that there was a lot of poo down there at that park, more so than the city park. And yes, is that where she caught it? Maybe. Nobody really knows. All I know is I'm pretty much convinced she has a bacterial virus in her stomach. And I'm hoping by the yellowness in her, when she gets sick, the yellowness is gone. I'm hoping she's getting better. Now, the evening times, I tell you what's happening at the evening times, and it makes me so happy. I gotta tell you what I did yesterday. Through the mornings and afternoon, I get pretty worried about Stormy because she's not really wanting to eat. She's not just wanting to lay there. And Elizabeth came in from her doctor's appointment, and she had some fries from Wendy's. She's like, Dad, there's no salt on them. And immediately, Stormy wanted some. So it may not have been the best thing for her belly, but you gotta remember, my dog ain't been eating. So Stormy ate a couple fries, no more than 2, because I didn't want that grease to upset her stomach even more than what it was. And then I went down and picked Angie. Angie came home from work and we fixed some chicken, and Angie asked me, she's like, Michael, when you try to feed her this afternoon, did you heat up the chicken? Did you heat any of this up? I was like, no. Honey, that's what you need to do. She's wanting to eat it warm. So Angie started heating up the chicken and she gobbled it up. Started gobbling it up. Just totally gobbling it up. Now, I ran into my friend Ronnie earlier, about an hour before Stormy gobbled up the chicken. And I was telling my friend Ronnie what's going on with Stormy. And when Stormy gobbled up the chicken, we had to go back out and get some stuff for supper. We had to go out and get chili beans. So I ran across my friend Ronnie again. I was very excited. I'm like, Ronnie, she ate. Because no more than an hour prior to that, I seen him. And I was telling him, I was like, well, she wasn't eating and stuff. So I was really excited. So here in a little bit, as a matter of fact, right now it's 10:16 a.m. At 11 o'clock, I will wash her food bowl. Yeah, I wash it 3 times a day. And I will heat her up some chicken, and I will see if she eat it. And if I have to, I will feed it to her with my fingers. I will. That's right. Because that's what got her started eating yesterday, the day before. She wanted us to hand it to her with our hands. So guys, I probably, the next video will be a rock video. It'd be the final touches on the Geo Rocks that will be done. I tell you what all about that in the next video. But right now, my dog is still sick. She has improvements. Yes, she's made improvements. And I'm just hoping we take her to the vet, that whatever it is, maybe they can give us some medicines and clear it up. Yeah. So guys, that's the update on Stormy. I want to thank you for watching, and thank you so much for your concerns. I've had some comments tell me they keep Stormy in their prayers. That means a lot to me, y'all. It truly does. Alright guys, until next time, the next video should probably be a rock video. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I may have to do that all at one shot because we got rain coming tomorrow. Yeah, rain all day. That means I'll be doing the treadmill and I do the rock video all in one shot instead of narrating it. Alright guys, until then, more than likely you see another video from me tomorrow. More than likely. Until next time, come on. Let's get out of here.